Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner and the Wagonmasters, with Speck, Rhodes, and Norma Jean, bringing you your favorite songs and stars of the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, thank you. And howdy, everybody. We're all feeling mighty good around the old wagon house today, and we hope you're feeling good wherever you're at and ready to enjoy some country style picking and singing. Let's go, Buck. I met a little girl in the state of Arkansas. Her name was Cimarron. I wanted to love so much to fall in. Tell her lies and feed her candy. Tell her lies and feed her candy. My, oh my, if the apple of your eye don't think you're real Jim Dandy, take my advice and put it on ice. Tell her lies and feed her candy. Tell her lies and feed her candy. If the road of love is rocky and rough, and if your sugar gets sandy, you can bet your boots to a butter stuff. Tell her lies and feed her candy. Tell her lies and feed her candy. My, oh my, if the apple of your eye don't think you're real Jim Dandy, take my advice and put it on ice for her. Tell her lies and feed her candy. 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 Tell them lies and feed them candy and get them to watch the Porter Wagoner Show. That's what we want you to do, by the way. Well, our guest today is a fellow that is an idol of mine, has been for many, many years. A fellow that I admire an awful lot as a movie star, as a singer, an entertainer, but most of all as a songwriter. He has written some great songs and a fine singer, too. Let's welcome him right now from California, Johnny Bond. It's awful nice to have you visit with us.
Always a pleasure, always.
You're a long ways from home, but I hope you'll feel right at home here with us.
And walking, too, you know, that way it gets longer.
You know, I know most people think of you as mainly as a singer and singing in the movies, of course, with Gene Autry. But I bet you a lot of folks don't know that you have written all the songs that you're going to do a little bit of each one. Tell us about it.
We'll just have to remind them, Porter, and I want to thank you for asking me to repeat this little bit on the show that we did before, and don't go off too far because I'll need you on the end because you fit into the picture. Anyway, friends, we start back at the beginning, back in the Stone Age, so to speak. In 1938, when I was just a wee little children, I wrote a song in my home state of Oklahoma called Cimarron. Goes like this. Well, we won't have time to sing them all, so we'll just give you a little touch of each one. Then about 1941, we had one called The Rain Holding, Rolling, up on my window pane tonight. And though your heart was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. This is Jimmy and Wakely and myself, Jimmy and Wakely. We went up to New York City and we wrote one song together, even though we spent many years on the road. And the title of the song was My Weary Heart for You is Crying. It knows its feelings for you have left me oh so lonely. I've got those gone and left me blue. day, Mr. Ernest Tubbs came out to California. He was making a Western picture. He says, "You got a song, Mr. Johnny Bond?" I said, "I believe I have." And he sang this one on a record called "Oh, Tomorrow Never Comes." Oh, tomorrow never comes. Now you tell me that you love me, but tomorrow never comes. Well, you know the old saying in this business, two for the price of one, so I sold Mr. Tubb another song, and he made a fine recording on "I'll Step Aside for You If You Don't Hold Me. I'll step aside for you if you don't care." Been in California many years, and I thought it was time to go back down to Oklahoma, so when I did, I wrote a song for them, too. Oklahoma Waltz. Sailing on high, please shine down with your light, waiting in old Oklahoma, and I hope that you'll come back someday. Well, the folks liked that one a little bit, I guess, because they bought a couple of records, so I said, "I'm going to write another waltz." In Germany, they call this one Jim, Johnny, and Jonas. We miss you since you sailed away. Then about that same time, 1955, I believe it is now, we wrote a song called "Glad Rags." We're going to sing it all the way through later on in the show. Turned right around and wrote another one called "Your Old Love Letters." We're going to wind up this bit with Mr. Porter Wagoner joining in because he made that fine, beautiful record on it. There's another song in 1958 called "The Fool's Paradise." As I write this letter to you, darling, I can't hold the teardrops from my eyes. I forgot the F sharp. For at sundown I will lay dying at the door of the fool's paradise. I told Don and the boys I'd put that in the F sharp, but you know the reason I didn't? Well, that was the title of our last song, "Three Sheets in the Wind." My head's going around, I'm lonesome again. Three sheets in the wind. Now, friends, here is that song that's so dear to my heart. I'm proud of it because Mr. Porter Wagoner is responsible for me getting my one and only BMI award for the fine rendition he did on my song, "Your Old Love Letters." Porter, come on back in now and help me sing this. Today I burn old love letters. I burn them gently one by one. And before I'd light the flame, I'd read it to try and find the wrongs I've done. The first you wrote me was the sweetest. The last one broke my heart in two. And all along it left me with you. Oh, the ashes of your letters tied in blue. Thank you, John. Got a wonderful lineup of songs, all from the pen of Johnny Bond. Now let's watch and listen to this one. Slipped up on you, didn't it? Yeah. Well, you rested. That's fine. Buck Trent there, and that's the tune of our new album called Porter Wagoner in Person, Buck's rendition. Here's a young lady that I want to thank all of you folks, and I know she does, for making this a real big record for her.
kind of an old one now, but it's been a real big one. I think you'll enjoy hearing it again. Miss Norma Jean, let's go all the way. Thank you, Norma. That's mighty pretty. Norma Jean and one called Let's Go All the Way. Of course, let's do this one for our producer. This is one of his favorites. Just pour me star on the rock, bartender, star on the rock, trying to drown my trouble, don't make it a double. Well, a beat of my pants, slick from a bar stool, and my hands in the shape of a glass. My eyes look like a road map of Georgia, the team I've lost in my class. One broken heart, two strange things to a fella who can't explain. But in this 100-proof condition, I ain't in no position to take her back again. So pour me star on the rock, bartender, star on the rock, I'm trying to drown my trouble, so make it a double. Looks like the hair on my head ain't never met a comb, and my face is a bearded mess. My hands shake slightly, and I have to walk lightly, or I weave from right to left. The music on the jukebox don't mean a thing, 'cause I'm too far gone for a song. My love's real bad, and my baby ain't here, and I'm sorry I forgot the words. Just pour me star on the rock, bartender, star on the rock, I'm trying to drown my trouble, so make it a double. Just pour me star on the rock, bartender, star on the rock, trying to drown my trouble, so make it a double. Well, I kind of forgot the words on it, but here's some folks who never forgets the words, so watch and listen.
I just can't figure out my life, me, what Don does with all these movies. He told me yesterday he was a little short.
Well, is he trying to borrow money from you, Speck?
Oh, no, I'm trying to borrow something from him. Yeah, I had to borrow a little money. You know, Sadie had a birthday, and the girls and everybody around town bought her some stuff for her new apartment.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, one person gave her on the prettiest set of, these lace window curtains you ever saw. Oh, they're just beautiful. But she said she ain't going to use them for window curtains because you can see through them.
Oh, she's not?
No, she's going to have a dress made out of it. I'm going to sing a song entitled Moving On. The old hound dog was feeling fine, spreading a bell of turpentine. Now it's moving on. He's moving on. He passed the gate like an 88. He's moving on. There was a smart guy from the city, and he picked up a striped machine. Now he's moving on. He's moving on. We held her nose while we begged and rode. We're moving on. The old tomcat was feeling mean when he caught his tail in a sewing machine. Now he's moving on. He's moving on. He ripped the stitch when he hit the dip. He's moving on.
I'll be proud of you, hear you sing that. That's mighty good. A lot of you I know have already ordered these, but we want to show it to you again and tell you where you can write and get one if you like our show and would like to have a picture of everybody you've seen on it. Send 50 cents to Porter Wagoner, Box 404, Nashville, Tennessee. Just drop a $50 in an envelope and mail it to us. We'll send you one right back out. Or as many as you like. Just send clothes enough to cover. If you want 2 of them, I'll send $1. Thank you very kindly. It's hymn time now on the program, and here's one that we have got a lot of mail asking us to do again. So in answer to those requests, here's the Family Bible. There's a Family Bible on the table. Its page is torn and hard to read, but the Family Bible on the table will ever be my memory. At the end of the day, when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the Family Bible. And we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting round the table, when from the Family Bible that would read. I can hear my mother softly singing, rock of ages, let for me, let for me. Neighbors, thank you a lot for patronizing the good folks who sponsor our program and pay the bill, and for sponsoring good old country music. Thank you. Now let's get our guest to come back out here. Johnny Bond. Johnny, come back out here. I enjoyed the medley so very much a while ago that you did, and we were talking a while ago, reminiscing over some of the old songs. This is another one of these kind of old-timers, isn't it?
That's right, Porter. This is a song called Glad Rags, and I want to compliment you on some many fine songs you have recorded. The ones that I like are the happy songs. You know, you did Howdy Neighbor, Howdy, and Company's Coming, and Y'all Come. Well, this is a little happy song entitled Glad Rags. You fellas ready? Now, baby, the chickens and I'll see you down. Also the chickens and our wonders town. Take down your curlers and powder your nose. 6 time at Jones's place, so wear your best clothes. There'll be no evening gowns, not even the tuck. They'll come in buggies, wagons, and pick up trucks. We'll do the square dance under kerosene lights. We'll wear our glad rags tonight, my honey. We'll wear our glad rags tonight. Old Uncle Sylvester Cunningham, the fiddle of the sea. Red-headed kids will flap away with the sea. Then run and hide behind some bales of hay. But that old setting hen will chase them away. You'll look for me beside the old cider cake. I'll set my cup down and we'll take a leg. Never a ballroom held a prettier sight. We'll wear our glad rags tonight, my honey. We'll wear our glad rags tonight. You'll look for me beside the old cider cake. I'll set my cup down and we'll take a leg. Never a ballroom held a prettier sight. We'll wear our glad rags tonight, my honey. We'll wear our glad rags tonight.
Thank you very much, John. Hey, who was that was going to fiddle a tune? Sylvester?
Old Uncle Sylvester Cunningham, Tennessee Ernie Ford recorded this song. He says, where'd you get that name?
Well, I was wondering, where did
But you think about it. What other name could you use in that song?
That's fine, Johnny. Thank you. That's Johnny Bond, and a great one he is, too. Sylvester Cunningham. We're going to have to go home, neighbors, and thank you a lot for joining us. Thanks to Johnny Bond, Norma, Jean, and everybody. See you next week. Bye, everybody. This has been the Porter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good old country music and fun, brought to you from the home of the Grand Ole Opry.